Ever wondered why some people seem to absorb knowledge effortlessly while others struggle to retain even a single idea from a book? The answer isn't speed, it's intention. It's not how fast you read that matters, but how deeply the words sink in. A page truly understood is worth more than an entire book skim. And here's a Stoic truth. The mind, like the body, only grows stronger through consistent, focused effort, not shortcuts, not hacks. Welcome to Stoic Blend, where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Today, we're diving into the powerful reading habits that sharpen your mind, deepen your understanding, and make every book you read an investment in your soul. People who read a lot tend to share a simple trait. They invest a lot of time in reading, not skimming, not rushing, reading. The modern obsession with speed reading is often a distraction, a clever illusion that promises shortcuts where only discipline can deliver. If you want to truly absorb knowledge, to read better, you're going to have to devote real time and real effort. There's no magical technique, only the quiet grind of repetition and reflection. Over the years, I've had the privilege of meeting countless authors, editors, and publishers. What I've noticed is that great readers don't just read more, they read better. They follow certain timeless principles that help them retain, engage with, and apply what they read. Because reading for volume alone is hollow, you have to read wisely. Read the right material. Learn how to hold on to what resonates and discard what doesn't. And yes, great readers quit bad books without guilt. Even as an author, I'll say it clearly. If my book doesn't hold your attention, close it. It's on me to make you want to turn the next page. There's a wonderful moment from Epictetus. He overheard a student bragging about reading all 700 books of Chrysippus, an ancient Stoic thinker known for being long-winded and complex. Epictetus simply replied, "If Chrysippus had been a better writer, you'd have less to boast about." His message? Struggling through dull and incoherent writing isn't noble, it's inefficient. But quitting a book isn't about giving up the moment it challenges you. There's a difference between a hard book and a pointless one. Some books demand effort and are worth it. Others drain your time and give little in return. Great readers learn to tell the difference. I quit books all the time and sometimes return to them years later, only to find I was the problem, not the book. Reading better also means engaging with the book, marking it up, arguing with the author in the margins, underlining, highlighting, making it your own. My copy of Meditations by Marcus Aurelius? The cover's taped on. Nearly every page is marked. It's been in backpacks, drenched by pools, stained by tea, and dropped in sand. It's been with me across the world. And wear that beating, it's a sign of respect, not neglect. Great readers don't treat books like relics. They treat them like tools slaved in, worked through, returned to. That's why I brought this edition of Meditations to life, not to collect dust, but to guide people through real life. Like Warren Buffett once said, the best investment he ever made was a book, The Intelligent Investor. He bought it for a couple bucks when he was 19. Today, he's worth over 100 billion. Not a bad return. And it's not just Buffett. My copy of Meditations changed the trajectory of my life. Had I waited for a free PDF or borrowed copy? Who knows? That one decision to buy the book, to own the book set, a chain reaction in motion that led to this very channel. Books aren't just expenses. They are investments. They shape who you are and how you see the world. That's why great readers don't hesitate. They buy the books that matter, because one good idea can change everything. And when you read Stoicism, when you study Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, or Seneca, you're not just reading about ancient history, you're reading about now. The plague Marcus faced is echoed in our experience with COVID. His reflections on fear, cruelty, and character ring true in every modern crisis. Reading about Caesar and Cato isn't just histories, insight into politics, ambition, and power. Reading about the Antonine Plague helps you understand pandemics. Reading about Catiline's conspiracy sheds light on modern uprisings. The past holds a mirror to the present, and great readers know this. Epictetus said, You can't learn what you think you already know. And that's why reading widely is essential. You don't just read to confirm your views. You read to challenge them, to explore the unknown. As physicist John Wheeler once said, "As our island of knowledge grows, so does the shoreline of ignorance." The more you read, the more you realize how much there is to learn. But reading better isn't just about volume. It's about how you read. Are you taking notes? Organizing insights? That's where tools like commonplace books come in places to record and revisit ideas. Marcus's Meditations is, essentially, a commonplace book, a collection of thoughts, quotes, and lessons. Reading becomes powerful when it's internalized, not just read but remembered and applied. So, underline those lines that hit you hard. Disagree with the parts that don't. Revisit them later. Let the book become part of your life. Because it's not about producing a report, it's about producing growth. Seneca warned against enthusiasm for pointless knowledge. We don't read for trivia. We read for transformation. And don't forget the power of rereading. A book you read in your teens will reveal new wisdom in your 30s. I've reread Gatsby, Meditations, and Seneca countless times. The books are the same, but I am different. The world is different. And so, the lessons evolve. Heraclitus said, "You never step in the same river twice." That's why rereading is essential. Not for repetition, but for revelation. So if you want to read better, don't just read more. Read deeply. Read purposefully. Read widely. Engage. Highlight. Reread. Apply. Let the words shape your character. Let them guide your decisions. Let them anchor your values. Until next, time read with intention, think with clarity, and live with purpose. If this video sparks something in you, share it with a fellow reader. Subscribe to Stoic Blend for more timeless Stoic wisdom. And remember, the right book, read with purpose, can change your entire life.